everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make cosmic brownies, Little Debbie knockoffs. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First you're going to need 3/4 cup of butter melted, so that's a stick and a half, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 2/3 cup of brown sugar packed, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 eggs at room temperature, 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt, 3 tablespoons of milk. That's going to all be for the brownies. And then for the frosting, you need 3/4 cup heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and then you need 2 small bags of the rainbow chips. I could not find any of the rainbow chips that were safe, so I am just using these little colorful sprinkles that come on the top of the Pillsbury Funfetti cake, the frosting. So that's what I'm going to use. If you can find the rainbow chips that are safe, then I would definitely do that. Let's get started. Preheat your oven to 350. Line a 9x13 baking dish with parchment paper and then spray it with cooking spray and set it to the side. Okay, go ahead and put your butter into a large microwavable bowl and just go ahead and melt that. Alright, now we are going to mix together our melted butter, both sugars, and your vanilla extract with an electric mixer until it is nice and combined. Alright, that looks great. So add your eggs in one at a time, mixing them in between each one. Okay, now you want to whisk the rest of your dry ingredients together. So that's the flour, the baking powder, the cornstarch, and the pinch of salt, and the cocoa powder. And just whisk that all together, and then we are going to add that to our wet ingredients a little at a time, alternating between the flour mixture and milk. Alright, that is nice and combined, and as you can see, my mixture is very thick. So we are going to scoop that into our baking pan and spread it with a spatula as evenly as possible and bake for 18 to 25 minutes at 350. Be sure you do not overbake it, so you might want to check it at 18. That looks pretty good to me. I'm going to go ahead and stick mine into the oven. Okay, my brownies have come out of the oven, and I'm just going to leave them on the stove in the pan to cool while I work on the ganache. So go ahead and in a little saucepan, put your 3/4 cup heavy whipping cream. We're going to heat that to a simmer and then add our chocolate chips and stir those until they're nice and melted. Okay, that is nice and melted, so I went ahead and removed it from the heat, and we're just going to let that cool for just a little while so the ganache can thicken, but you still want it to be pourable. Alright, that is starting to thicken up, so I am going to go ahead and pour it over top of my brownies. Okay, my ganache is poured over top, and I smoothed it with a spatula, but then I kind of did this too, to shake it, just so any bubbles or any lines in there go flat. So we're going to go ahead and let this set for a little bit before we put our sprinkles on top. Alright, my ganache set up a little bit, so I went ahead and put my sprinkles on. You want to be sure to put those on while your ganache is still wet. So now we're just going to let those set for a bit, and then we're going to cut them into bars and eat them. Mine is all set up, so I removed it from the pan. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cut it into bars. Okay, I cut mine too soon, and I would suggest putting them in the refrigerator for a while to really let them set up. So mine have been in the refrigerator, and now they are really set up, so we're going to see what Taste Tester thinks. Alright, Taste Tester, have a little taste.
Okay. Yum. Yummy.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, come back and see us again, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.